So get ready for 20 weeks of this.
20 weeks of our bullshit. You're welcome.
20
Merry
weeks of our
Christmas.
bullshit. Let's freaking go. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Actually.
Hello there.
Hello.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Welcome to
The Actually.
podcast. Woo! Yeah.
Actually.
Woo! Actually. Let's go.
Actually.
Woo!
Actually.
Yeah. It's fine. Actually. Woo!
I am not ready for this.
Oh my goodness. Oh, actually. With your hosts
The wonderful Cobble.
and the amazing Katy.
Oh, yeah. Actually.
Yeah. Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We are back.
We're back.
It's been a minute.
It's been a wild minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually been that long.
Yeah, it
Like,
really hasn't, but it
Now
feels
that
like it.
Now that I think about it, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it feels like it.
It
Just feels like the last 2 years, time does not exist.
Yeah, time moves differently ever since 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, our last episode was September 13th,
Yeah.
and we talked about food, but we recorded it like the last week of August or something, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was August, yeah.
So like it's been 3 months since we last.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Yeah. And we've missed it so much. I've missed doing this.
We have.
I'm so happy to be back.
I'm also very happy to be back. Full transparency for the people listening. We were originally planning coming back on like the 8th of November or something.
Yeah, that didn't quite happen.
Like our first plan was to launch season 2 of the podcast November 8th, 2021. When you look at your date right now, if you're listening on the date that this podcast actually goes live, it'll be the 20th of December.
You could say that we were late, fashionably late to our own podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like we have good reasons. I think.
Yes.
I think. Do we? Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do.
We were
maybe
busy.
You more so than me.
We were busy.
Yes. We have it. It has this is why it feels like it's been longer, because so much has happened in that space of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's only been 3 months, but it feels like half a year has went past because of how much has happened.
It's a lot has happened. I don't even know where to begin, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to begin, because when we left off the podcast last time, I wasn't streaming. I was on an indefinite streaming break.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know where my life was headed at all.
Yeah.
there was a lot of uncertainty, and my life was in flux, basically. And in flux, yes.
Right.
Don't know
what that means, but I'm going with it.
It's in it could go either way. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Relatable.
Yeah, I'm using a Doctor Who term right now. Sorry.
I thought that's what it was. I was like, I know this is Doctor Who related, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah. So and all of that has changed drastically.
Yes.
In the past few months for me personally. So it feels like it's been it feels like it's been years, but it's been a few months. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You literally have went from 0 to 100 in the space of a couple of months. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy for everything that's happened for you in the last couple of months. And obviously we're going to talk about that.
Yes.
But one of the coolest things that happened in that time was we actually met.
Yes, we did.
We did.
We did.
Finally met each other.
We actually did.
I went to Belgium.
I'm still waiting for that vlog to come online on your fan house.
God, I know. I can't. You shut up. I hope it'll be up by the time this podcast is out. It'll be there.
Will it though?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, but Adam and I traveled to Belgium at the end of September. And
yes.
like we kind of like didn't know if it was gonna like properly happen because of like restrictions and all of that stuff. Like we didn't really say anything because we were like, this may not happen. I don't want to get my hopes super high, but like we
didn't tell anyone except for, well, I mean, I did tell a few people, to be honest.
Yeah, I told close friends.
Yeah, same.
But I just didn't want to like speak it into existence like too much in case everything went tits up, basically.
Yeah, because the disappointment would have been.
Oh, I would have
like I would have friggin' cried, actually. Like
there was a point, like literally the Friday before. So we went on a Wednesday, and the Friday before, some restrictions changed, and I thought it affected us that we couldn't go. And I sent you a message, and I was like, "Cobble, I have really bad news." And literally in the space of like 2 minutes, I sent you on such a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, but it was fine.
Yeah, because like I got a message that evening, like, "Cobble, I have bad news. We're not going to be able to go to Belgium." Ah! And I was already freaking stressing out, and I was like, "What the fuck happened? What is going on?" And like a few like minutes later,
like, I was like, "Never mind."
Yeah, Katie was like, "Never mind. Everything's fine. We'll be there. It's fine." False alarm. And I was like, "Katie, don't ever do that to me again."
Yeah, it was pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
But it worked out fine.
It worked out. It worked out.
And it was the best thing ever. It was so fun.
It was really fun.
And I didn't want to leave. Leaving sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was just I've met like internet friends in real life before, but like meeting you was just different. Like it just like exactly the same as we are like when we hang out, or how we are in this podcast, like, or like that whatever.
That was an anxiety of mine, where like I was like, what if Katie comes to Belgium and we don't vibe IRL the same way we vibe over the internet? What if she thinks I'm like boring or oh my God. Or I don't know, or she just doesn't like me, you know?
We're exactly the same, because like I swear, like every single day I said to Adam, like, what if Cobble hates me? Like, what if he actually hates me? And we're like staying in his house, and he's like, get this girl out of my house. Like, she's so annoying.
I like the thing, like, you sent that to me as well, like, Cobble, what if you'll hate me? And I was like, how could I ever hate you? And then I was like, Katie, what if you hate me though?
Yeah, we're the same. It's ridiculous. We're like little gremlins, little anxiety gremlins. But yes, no, it was great. Like I remember, like, so we got there while Cobble was still in work. So Cleo picked us up from the airport.
I was at the office.
Yeah. And Cleo picked us up from the airport. It was really cute. Cleo and I had like a moment of running at each other in the airport, and like we were both so scared but so happy. It was really cute.
Cleo described it as a moment in like a romantic comedy where like the two main characters like run towards each other in slow motion and then they hug, you know?
It really was. It was like that. It really was. It was beautiful. But like I just had this, I mean, we hung out with Cleo. It was so nice. Like we got food and we went for a walk, and like of course we hung out with Boleyn, which was the best. But I had like this anxiety all day because I was just like waiting for you to come home, and I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants. Like as soon as he comes through the door, I'm gonna shit myself. And like you have like stairs like leading up to your apartment.
Yes.
And I heard you come through the door and coming up the stairs, and I, in that moment, like genuinely thought I was gonna vomit. Like,
imagine if you did. Imagine if you did, just vomited on me. Yeah.
I would have broke the ice quite well. It was,
that would have been good. Yeah.
But no, it was wonderful. I do have a video of us. Like it will be in the vlog when it arrives. But I have a video of us hugging at that moment. It was really cute.
Yeah. It was good.
It was a wonderful time.
Yeah, it was a wonderful good. Time. Yeah.
We had such a nice time, and Bruges is beautiful, and I want to move there.
Yeah. Katie's actually gonna move to Bruges, and she's gonna work in a bakery here.
Yes. I'm gonna stream, and I'm also gonna work in a bakery, and I'm gonna have 5 cats.
Yeah.
And of course Adam's gonna be there too. It's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah.
This is my life plans now. I've decided.
All right. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. We did like walks through the neighborhood here, showed her all the sights, all the cool sights. Bruges, we did Bruges, of course. We got chocolate dicks and titties.
Listen, I had to get them. I saw them in the window, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's chocolate dicks!"
Yeah,
and I went in there, and like, I picked up the pack of chocolate dicks and boobies. And the woman like looked at me for a minute, like I handed them to her to like pay for them, and she just looked at me and she was like, "Is that it?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, you are the one selling these. Don't freaking judge me. And they tasted really good.
Like, I remember a night where Adam, Katie, Cleo, and I were just sitting on the couch all together, just all of us eating either like a chocolate dick or a pair of chocolate titties.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was marvelous.
It really was. It was beautiful. One of them was really veiny, and that one was delicious.
Yeah. Please. Don't. Oh, fuck. Right.
No, Belgian chocolate is on another level though. Like, I really, and also like you hyped up Belgian fries, and I was like, how different can they be? Because I like fries, right? We all have fries, but holy shit, like,
yeah, they're good.
I felt like I was on another plane of existence when I was eating Belgian fries.
Yeah,
they were so good.
It's always a magical moment to like let someone taste actual Belgian fries.
Yeah.
Like someone who's never had them, it's always magical. I'll never it never gets old, like letting people experience that. And I've also never had like people say like, well, they're not that special. Like that's never happened before.
No, they're so special.
Maybe everyone is just like trying not to make Belgians feel bad. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
No,
maybe that's it.
They are 100% the best fries I have ever had, like for real. Yeah. And also like when we were just walking around, like you could just get fresh waffles like at a little stand, and they're warm, and I was like, this is my dream life. Like this right here, I'm happy right now. Like, thank you very much. This is how I want every day to be. every day eating fries and getting waffles. Yeah. All right. If I could, I would, you know. Oh, same. Yeah, huge same. Yep. Definitely. Absolutely. But yeah, it was really heckin' fun. We watched Midnight Mass when you were here too. We watched it together, like the last 3 episodes, I think. Yeah. And we planned it so that we could watch it together, which was really cute. And I'm glad we did, because experiencing the end of that show together was like... It was, holy shit. It was good. It was great. It was good. Great show. Definitely recommend it. Yeah. Anything that Mike Flanagan makes, basically. Yeah. You should watch it. And like, definitely. I remember telling you and Adam, like, okay, watch 1 or 2 episodes before you come to Belgium, and we'll also watch like those 2 episodes,
and then we can watch them together. And then I got like a text from Katie saying like, yeah, so we watched 3. Or was it 4?
It was 4.
It was 4. Yeah, it was 4. You were like, so we watched 4, and
we couldn't stop.
And Cleo and I hadn't started yet, and we were like, fuck, they're gonna be here in 2 days.
So you had to panic watch.
Yeah, we had to panic watch. Yeah, we had to.
It was great.
But it worked out though. It worked out though.
It did. It worked out.
And it was really good.
So good.
Yes.
So freaking good.
And I cooked a lot for Adam and Katie.
Yes, you did. And I like anyone who's listened to our food episode, like cooking for me, I feel bad when people have to cook for me. Like I genuinely, it's a time. I'm such a picky eater, and like I was really scared that Cobble would have to cook for me because, you know, I don't want to be rude or anything or put anyone out of place. Yeah. But like you made mac and cheese, which was my first time trying it, and I really liked it. Yeah. You made homemade pizza, which absolutely fucking slapped. It was so good. And of course, your lasagna, which was magical. Like actually magical.
Oh wow, that's a big compliment.
I still think about the lasagna.
Oh.
Like
you still think about it?
Yeah, like the other day, like I was just like really in the mood for lasagna, but I didn't make one. But I was like, I would love lasagna, but I want Cobble's lasagna. Right. Like I can't make that.
I can't make that.
You're such a good cook.
Thank you.
You really are.
Thank you. I'm all right at cooking.
No, you're really good. He freaking no. He slaved over all of this food, like making the freaking pasta dough from scratch and everything, like in the kitchen for hours.
Yeah, like, the pizza dough too.
The pizza dough
I made the pizza dough like 7 days up front because it needed to ferment for 7 days.
Yup.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
I may have gone a bit overboard, but
no, it was great. But I felt bad because it's like that I feel like anyone who has ever like cooked a big meal and had to do a lot of prep, like sometimes when you do that, you don't feel like eating, and like you were not in the mood to eat most of the time because you were like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in human evolution that cursed us. But like, if you are in the kitchen, like slaving away at a meal that you really freaking like, that you really want to have and you can't wait for, and then it's finished, and then you're just not hungry anymore.
Yeah.
It's the most cruel thing.
It's so cruel.
Why does that happen? Because that happened a lot to me during those days, which was really freaking frustrating. But yeah, I had a great time. Time. And we also went and had dinner at a place in Bruges called De Friedbar.
Oh my God.
And like, so I shit you not, the best burger I've eaten in Belgium by far. It was.
We were all dying, but it was so worth it.
The way I wanted to eat everything that was left over, but just simply couldn't.
Yeah.
You know, like, because there were still, like, Cleo had eaten half her burger. Because she just couldn't eat anymore. That's how big the burgers were.
They were huge.
Like, they were huge. And like, I wanted to eat. Good. I wanted to eat all of it, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
That is heartbreaking. Yeah, I was the same. And also, like, yeah, we got the burgers and Belgian fries with them. Yeah. It was just absolutely.
I got like sweet potato fries, and oh my God, I freaking love sweet potato fries.
Yeah.
They're so good. Yeah,
we just had a lot of food. It was really good.
Yeah,
like it was like
we had a lot of food.
It was the kind of getaway that I really needed at that time because it was feeling like life was a lot, and like we didn't do. I mean, the weather wasn't great.
Yeah, the weather was really not great. Like it was not great.
Really bad. But like I felt like I couldn't even have at that time have done like a lot of really touristy things and like a lot of stuff, and like we just ate a lot of food and we like watched shows and movies and we just hung out, and it was really, really nice. Like really nice.
Yes.
And your couch is so comfy and we all just like cuddled and it was really cute.
Yeah, and then Bolin was also freaking cute and a little rascal.
I love him. I love him so much. I miss him. He's so soft.
Yeah.
He's a soft little baby.
He's still as soft. I hope he never loses that softness.
I was like, when I like first got to your house and I saw him, I was like starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh, Bolin.
Starstruck by Bolin. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's grown famous. A lot as well. Like he's grown so much.
Oh.
Like since you've been here, he has doubled in size.
Oh my god.
It's like I can't like it's just
he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's becoming a big boy. He also loves being in our Christmas tree, which is very annoying.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
But
cats love a Christmas tree.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like one of the highlights from like the past few months, definitely.
Yeah. For sure.
Like like the last day that Katie and Adam were here, like Cleo and I also booked our flight to go there.
Yes.
You
did.
Like February, March.
Yeah, it is another one of those situations though where we're like, is it gonna happen?
Yeah.
So
because like I don't like I'm very much looking forward to it, but I also don't want to look forward to it too much because like the Rona numbers here in Belgium are very bad, and like
it's getting worse.
Yeah,
here as well.
It's getting worse again, and so we don't know what's gonna happen, but we hope that we can still go and
yeah, I'm sure anyone that has like stuff planned for next year like
just hopes that they can do it. Yeah
it sucks, but
it really
hopefully
sucks.
It will. But we're just like, I feel like I can't talk about it too much because I'm like,
I'm just gonna I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up about it now.
But we did do that because we did do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time we see each other, we have to make plans to see each other again. Yes. Otherwise, it's too depressing.
Yeah. So yeah, we did that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I hope we can do it, but we shall see.
We'll see.
We'll see. And otherwise, we'll just like relocate our flight to a later date. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
So yeah, very exciting.
So what else has been going on with you, Cobble?
What else has been? Well, there's a lot. A lot has been going on for me.
On with you, to be honest.
Fuck me. So where do I even start? End of October, I started streaming again.
You did.
Which has been very, very nice.
Yeah.
What I basically did was I said, fuck it all, and I'm just doing whatever the heck makes me feel like me.
Yeah.
And I've just been doing what I like, and I've just been me to like the full extent of my being, you know? Like I've just I
can really see that too, like, and I'm so happy for you.
I've stopped caring what other people think, and I'm just I just let me out like fully into my content. And
honestly, as a streamer, that's really hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
I'm very proud of you for doing that. Like the break was obviously necessary for you.
Yeah,
and
it was definitely.
It helped you think about, you know, what you really want.
What I wanted. Yeah. And I'm really grateful that a lot of my community has been very, very supportive. Yeah. And I just feel like streaming is fun again for me.
Yes. And that's what we love to hear.
And that's what I was looking for again. Cause like, obviously I loved streaming before that. Like, obviously I did. And like, I love all the people that I've met through streaming. and all the people that have supported me in the past. And like, I'm all very, very grateful for that, obviously. And I still am. But there was a point where, like where my anxiety started to take over. That was like September, like August, September of 2020, I think. And ever since then, streaming for me hasn't been the same. And I couldn't really figure out what was wrong or what I was doing. And I thought I was making progress because I also went to therapy in that period of time. And like, I worked on myself a lot, but it still wasn't enough. And it came to a breaking point in July this year where I said, I'm taking an indefinite break. I need to stop and reevaluate everything. And I've learned a lot since then. I really have. But I'm just glad that I'm back streaming and I feel whole again.
Yeah, that's so nice. And you have such a wonderful community that freaking love you. And like, I can really see, I mean, I've always enjoyed your content, but I can really see now that you're just so much more you, and like you're like really having fun. Like you've been playing games from like your childhood and stuff, and your joy when you play those games is so cute.
That has helped, honest. Like, if I could give anyone streaming some advice, like, it's really hard to grow, I know. Like I grew my channel with Pokemon and Animal Crossing. And at the time, that felt really good because I loved those games and I was having fun. But then I got burnt out of those games. And when that happens, like, well,
sucks.
That freaking sucks. And like, because I've always wanted to be a variety streamer. Because I know that I need like a variety in games to keep me happy. And at a certain point, I traded that for Animal Crossing and Pokemon, and at the time, it felt great. Like I was having fun, so like I don't have any regrets of that whatsoever. And it's also brought me some really, really amazing people into my life. So I'm very grateful for that era of my content creation, like my Pokemon and Animal Crossing era. Love those. But like at some point, you have to to all things comes an end, and like those eras for me ended. And now I'm just in my variety era, and it's just my era now. That's how I feel. And like, I stopped caring about numbers, which, trust me, is really difficult because everything in the streaming industry revolves around numbers. Almost everything, which is like, it makes sense that it does, but it also sucks that it does. But I simply stopped caring. I mean, obviously I still care, but not in the capacity that I used to. And I feel like I have a healthier relationship with streaming now, and I'm genuinely happy streaming. And every time I'm done streaming, I can't wait for the next stream to come around. And I love that. And that's a feeling that I lost before because of, well, a multitude of things. Mostly anxiety.
Anxiety is so fun. The anxiety brain. I mean, I have felt similarly, sort of, with streaming this year. Like,
we've been in very similar situations.
We're just like similar in every aspect of life. But like, similarly to you, like, I grew my channel with Animal Crossing. And then, like, you know, I played a lot of like simulation games, Animal Crossing, Stardew, The Sims. And it was kind of around the same time as you took your break that I was really starting to have like an existential crisis about streaming. Like, I was
because we were having existential crises at the same time.
We really were. Like, I I think like one thing that people, I mean, I see some people talking about it, but it's not talked about enough, is like when you get Twitch partner, the post partner like dip that a lot of people experience, because for like a multitude of reasons, people experience a dip when they reach partner, whether that's like they change up their content, or, you know, their community starts to fizzle out for whatever reason. And a lot of people go through that. A lot of people that I've been friends with go through that, or have been through that. And it's really, really difficult. And I struggled with thinking like this summer that I had hit my peak, and I was feeling kind of lost, and like I kind of stopped enjoying the games that I was playing. Like I loved like vibing with my community, and I loved streaming, but like I felt really lost, and like, what am I actually like contributing? Like, what am I?
There was a piece missing.
Yeah. And thankfully I feel like I'm coming out of that again. But yeah, we've been on a very kind of similar thing with that as well. Like there was a point in this summer that I genuinely was like, I think I'm gonna quit. Like I think I'm gonna quit.
Yeah,
streaming.
and I actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, because you got your job at the time, which was like I was so happy for you to get that relief and that stress away. Yeah. But this is also my full-time thing. Yeah. So I had this thought of like, I want to quit, but I what can't. The hell will I do? Yeah.
So. I felt that as well when like during that period when we chatted and stuff. Like you also said like I want to quit, but I can't, because I won't have a backup. You know, I don't have a safety net or whatever. And at that time, I had just gotten my safety net, and that's what allowed me to be like, okay, I quit for a bit. I don't know if I'll, because I also said to my community, like, I don't know if I'll return.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't.
Yeah.
And
like when you announced that and you talked to me about it, I didn't think that you would come back, at least anytime soon.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't either. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
But it was good for you though. It was really good for you.
It was really good for me. Yeah. It was also hard for me.
Yes.
But like, yeah, I've come out the other end, and I'm very happy with where I am right now. Like my numbers may be lower than before, but like ultimately I don't care about that anymore for me personally. Like I just want to have fun on the internet and be my goofy self, and that's what I've accomplished, and that's what makes me happy. And also like it's really weird, but before my break, like I was like all my numbers were plateauing. Like the amount of followers that I got, like, or that I gained rather, was just, it was plateauing. Like I had been on like, what was it, 6.8 to 6.9 K like throughout the entirety of 2021 up to that point. And like since I started again, and I've just been doing what I want, and I just been, you know, expressing me, like just me, that number has been going up. Like so
we love to see it.
And that's also an indication that I made the right choice.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's really hard, like especially I talk about it on my streams a lot, because I get like a lot of people in my community stream, where like I have streamer friends that come in, and like also I talk to like my stream team members about it as well. It's like I think there's a real balance in, because when you're a content creator on the internet, like you want to keep up with trends, and you want to like, you know, you
want to grow, like
you want like ultimately like you want to grow, and that is not a bad thing to admit. Like everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants certain numbers. Everybody wants opportunities. That's fine to admit, but it shouldn't be at the cost of your happiness or your mental health, because there's been times where like around that time where I wanted to quit, like I was streaming games that my heart was just not in it, and I would look at like my uptime while I was streaming and see that I was like 2 hours in and be like, I can't keep going, like this, my heart is not in this. And since I've started streaming things that I really love, like I can't stop streaming some nights now.
Yeah, same.
And like I'll be really like honest, at the start of this year, I was at like my highest point in terms of numbers that I have ever been. And I put this like numerical goal on myself because I was close to it at the time.
Yeah.
I wanted to average a certain amount of viewers.
Right.
And now that I'm doing what I want, and it's taken me some time to like figure out what I want to do. Like I've been back and forth with games and my content and stuff the last couple of months, figuring out what I want to do.
That's fine.
I'm nowhere near that anymore, but like I don't care because it would have either been like I would be there but not be 100% happy, right, or I wouldn't be there but I'm really happy with what I'm doing and I'm genuinely enjoying myself again.
I've seen that in your streams lately as well. You just like the happiness you radiate from playing the games that you just want to play.
Yeah.
It carries over as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it carries over.
Yeah, for any streamer, like you as a streamer and also as a viewer, like you can tell when people are like fully enjoying themselves and what they're doing. And I know not everybody is the same because, you know, some people do watch Twitch and streams and stuff for the game, and that's totally fine. Yeah. But like the kind of audience that I cater to, and I think you cater to, and a lot of my friends cater to, is like more on the personality kind of side. And like you and a bunch of my other streamer friends, like I genuinely don't care like what you're playing. If I can see that you are happy and thriving and enjoying yourself, like that's gonna bring me a lot of joy. Yeah. So I try to remind myself, like the people that I cater to are not there to see like pro gameplay. They're there for like a laugh and a good time, and like, you know, that's really important. If that's the kind of content that you want to create, your audience will like vibe off of your energy and your happiness. And it is really, really difficult to be like, this is the game that got me a lot of numbers, but this is the game that I want to play. Yeah.
That was basically the struggle that I was in.
Yeah. It's so hard. Yeah. But your freaking brain will thank you. Like to come back
on what I was gonna say, because I don't think I actually said it. What I recommend, like my a big like tip or whatever that I would give anyone that is streaming, like be who you are and play what you want.
Yes.
And like, because life's too short.
Yeah. And it really is.
And you have to enjoy your stay.
Yep.
And like just do what you want with your stream. You know, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I needed to hear this a few months ago.
Me too.
Like, just do what you want with your stream and go for it and be yourself.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
Another thing, like, just to go along with that, with saying that, like, that is not to say that if you have nights where you come off stream and you get that email that's your stream summary and you see numbers and it makes you feel sad, like, you're still allowed to feel how you want to feel. And I do that all of the time, but I then go back to, but did I have fun? Did my community have fun?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, will I look back on that stream and think
those are the numbers that are not on there.
Exactly.
How many people did I make happy today with what I did, including myself? Because
Yes.
Like that's
really
also
important.
That's also really important. Yeah. Like,
yes.
because I'll always get my stream summary or whatever, and it says, yeah, you had this amount of viewers and this amount of subs and this amount of follows and blah, 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 blah. And that's all fine. But what it doesn't say what your actual impact was with that stream.
Exactly. Your impact is worth so much more than the numbers. And, you know, that is just unfortunately not counted on your stream summaries or your analytics page. Yeah. And fuck analytics pages, honestly, like the amount of existential crises I've had looking at that bloody page, I swear.
They're important in this industry if you want to grow and stuff, and you should definitely you should definitely pay attention to them, but you also shouldn't pay attention to them. You know what I mean?
You shouldn't let them rule what you do.
Exactly. Because there have been times where I looked at my stream summary and I was like, well, on paper, that looks like it was a bad stream.
Yeah.
But then I look back on how much fun I had and like the clips that were made and how much fun people in chat have had.
Yeah.
And then it balances out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's difficult. Content creation. Let's go.
Content creation is
it's difficult.
So difficult. And like another thing that I didn't really expect this to turn into like a little bit of a tip thing for content creators, but you know what? It's fine. It relates to what we've been going through, but
yeah, we're still in the catching up part of this episode.
We are.
So.
But just like one thing that I just could not do without in these last couple of months is having like really, really supportive people around you who will not only like hype you up, but also like tell you to shut up when you're being ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, because whether it's like you or like Lindsay or Daniel, like I'll, you know, say something and you'll either be like, yes, Katie, blah, blah, blah. Or you'll be like, Katie, come on now. Like, stop being ridiculous. And you really need that. You really need like a supportive network around you that you can also like give back to them as well. And
absolutely,
that very much helps in this weird industry.
Yes.
I don't know what I would do without you, beach.
Yeah, same. Like I've been absolutely blessed with the people I've had around me these past few months.
Yeah.
Because I have had really difficult moments, and then like you've been there, or Sir Shorse has been there, or Kush has been there. Yeah, I'm calling him Sir Shorse now. Or Miles has been there, you know, like, and Cleo obviously has been there, and
Cleo and Adam,
good like babies. Cleo and Adam, freaking best of humanity, angels. But yeah, like I've been really grateful with like the support network that I've had these past few months, and it's been good. Yeah,
we've basically went through like a Sharknado.
Yes.
And we've come out the other side and we're like okay now, sort of. We have our moments, but like it's fine. We're doing much better.
Since last episode, we ventured through a Sharknado.
Yes.
And we've come out the other side and we're still okay. And we're, you know, gradually improving and, you know,
survive the Sharknado.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's freaking go. Yeah.
That is what my brain feels like sometimes, honestly, as a Sharknado. So
yeah. Just a wee little Sharknado in your brain. Yeah. Cute.
Yeah.
So yeah, like before we started recording this episode, like we were talking about like, what have we done?
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, you've done a lot, but what have I done? But I think you've done a lot.
Have I?
Yeah, you've done a lot of work on like your content creation and improving and reigniting that spark that you had for that.
True.
And I'm proud of you for that.
Thanks.
Because that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, no.
It really is not. So I'm really proud of you for just being who you are on stream and playing whatever you want and, you know, like transferring that love to your audience.
Oh, you shop. Thank you. Right
no,
back
but
at
seriously,
you,
like I meant every single word of that. So
yeah.
It's
been nice. I feel like with everything that I'm doing, I kind of have like a new lease of life with it, which feels really good. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
What else has happened?
I mean, you did quite a big thing.
I did.
What did you do, Cobble? What did you do?
Well, I may have bought a house with Cleo.
You may have just bought a little house.
I may have, yeah. So
just casually
in August, Cleo and I started looking around, you know, just casually because we were thinking, you know, we had friends that looked for a house for ages, like years.
Yeah.
You know, and so we were like, you know, we should start looking around. You know, maybe we should start looking around just casually, see what the prices are like in the neighborhood, see what they are elsewhere, you know. And I think it was October when we found a house that has not been built yet, but it was like exactly what we were looking for.
Love that.
And we made some calls and some emails and had some meetings and whatnot. And ultimately, a few weeks ago, we got it.
You did it.
We did it.
You freaking did it. I'm so happy.
And so,
for
like,
you.
by 2023, summer of 2023, me and Cleo are gonna live in our own house.
Your own house. That is so cool. Making the adult moves. Look at you go.
It's surreal, honestly. That's what it is.
It's very cool.
It's surreal.
Cool.
That's what it is. But we're very excited. We're very happy.
Now.
We're also scared.
Yeah.
Because it's a scary big move.
It's such a big life thing.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy for you both because it's so wild to me. Like there's this like there's been multiple phone calls where we've had like existential crises.
Yeah.
But there's like this one in particular that I remember. We were like awake until 3 a.m. and like we have been in such similar positions in life like the last couple of years, which is still so wild to me. But like, you know, you saying all this stuff about feeling lost and like you don't know like what's gonna happen, and now you're where you are, and like I'm so proud of you.
Like I can like, because I genuinely like you said, I genuinely felt lost and adrift, and I didn't know what to do with my life, and I was anxious about it and angry about it and frustrated about it, and it was overwhelming, and I didn't have a lot of people that understood my feelings back then. Like I had Cleo and I had you, because you really vibed with that too, because you were in the in the same headspace at the time, and I genuinely, I was so stressed and so anxious, and I did make some bad decisions. I won't lie about that. I did make some really bad decisions, and I treated some people that I loved not fairly, and I still regret that, but I got out of that hole with the support of all of those people around me, and with your support and with Cleo's support and my community, and now suddenly it looks like I have my life together, which I'm not sure if I have.
I mean, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. I'm so proud of you, and it's just amazing to think back. Like, you know, kind of like towards the start of this year, like spring, summertime, you were feeling that way. And now look at you.
Yeah.
And it's so great to see.
And it's also so like a reminder that you might be experiencing your darkest day, but you'll not be in that darkest day forever.
Yeah.
One day the sun will rise again. And yeah. I didn't expect this first episode to get so emotional.
We're ooh. I mean, I don't expect anything less from us, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
We are very ooh.
We're either unhingedly chaotic or we're ooh.
Yeah. There's not really an in between.
There's not real an in between. Yeah. So yeah. It's been a journey these past few months, and I've learned a lot. And I've grown a lot, and like as a person, and I have my life kind of together, even though it's with like a very thin like rope.
Oh my god!
I feel like I'm together with a very thin rope.
You're ridiculous. No, you're doing so good.
I still have my bad days. I still have my anxiety. Like my anxiety hasn't gone or whatever. Like I'm still struggling with it. You're still struggling with it.
Yeah.
Every day probably.
Yeah.
But we're getting through it, Katie.
We are.
We're getting through it. We're doing the thing.
And if we can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah. I think like you saying that is like one thing that's like when you compare yourself to other people and like what stage of life that they're at, like you can see that, you know, people have a lot of things going for them, or even if you are going through a really good period, like, because I get this, like, good stuff happens to me and then I have a bad day and I feel bad for having a bad day because good things are happening, which is ridiculous that I make myself feel bad over that. But, you know, you're still allowed to feel how you feel, regardless of what's going on. But, you know, those feelings won't last forever. And yeah, like I said, if we can get through an existential crisis, you can. Yes.
Yes. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. But yeah, we've been through a lot these past few months. It's been wild.
It has.
It's been really freaking wild. And also
wild and wonderful.
Yeah. And with the state the world is in right now, like I think we did pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, listen, even if you've just like got out of bed in the morning, you're doing pretty freaking good. Absolutely. Like, and also been a lot of no bones days.
Because like you said it yourself, like with comparing yourself to others, like it's not fair comparing you to other people because there's only one of you.
Exactly.
And we're all on our own journey in life, and it's not because someone your same age, for instance, is like further ahead in the road or whatever, or even someone younger than you has their life more together than you or whatever. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, what matters is like your journey, you know, your journey. And you don't have to, like, you're allowed to look at those other people and be happy for them. And you're even allowed to feel jealous.
Yes.
Like, you're even allowed to feel jealous, but ultimately, like, those things will come to you as well in their own time. And because everyone's different, and like, we all grow at different rates, and we go through life at different rates, and that's totally fine. No stress about it. You'll get there. You'll get where you want to go.
You freaking will. You better believe in yourself, or else.
Or else.
You hear me? I'll fight you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Is there anything else that happened? Because I don't know.
I mean, I think we covered it pretty well.
Doctor Who has started again.
Yes, although I'm not caught up, so.
And I have been.
We're still For those of you that listened to the last season, we are still trying to get through it. I think we've watched like 10 more episodes since.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still on series. We're still on series 6 with the rewatch. Yeah,
there's been a lot going on. It's fine. And also, we've started watching the Marvel movies with one of our best friends, Britt.
Yes.
They are both huge Marvel fans, and I've never really watched the Marvel movies before, so I'm being educated.
Yes.
And having a lot of fun.
It's been great. It's been great. We watched Winter Soldier the other day, and it was
that was the latest one.
It was beautiful.
It was my favorite so far, for sure.
Nice.
But yeah.
Nice. Good choice. It's a really good movie. Like it's really freaking good. And it has some really attractive people in it.
Captain America's hot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
He's hot.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah, he's got nice arms.
He's got nice arms.
Yep.
Nice bone structure.
Bone structure. Yeah.
Nice butt.
Yep.
All of the things.
Nice. Just nice, period. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, there's been a lot, but we are going to continue this season of the podcast with some of our usual segments that we had last season.
Yes.
And one of those is continuing to recommend movies and TV shows and games.
Yes.
Because we love talk about movies and TV shows and games.
Yeah.
And I believe you have a movie that you want to talk about.
Yeah. I have a movie that I want to talk about. Definitely. Because I literally saw it a few days ago.
Yeah.
I saw it a few days ago. And it's called Tick Tick Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And
on Netflix, right?
On Netflix, yeah. It's a Netflix original movie. I'm not sure if it's in theaters, but it might be in select theaters. I'm not sure. But it's actually it was actually made by Netflix. And usually when you think about movies that are exclusively made for Netflix or whatever, you know, most of those are not like, oh, wow, that was really good. Like most of them are all right or average, you know, or pretty good, but not like, wow. But Tick Tick Boom, I like, holy freaking crap.
Exceeded expectations?
Definitely.
Nice.
So, for the people that know me and that watch my streams a lot or watch my content or whatever, know that I'm not a huge fan of musical movies.
Yes.
I'm not a huge
except
I would rather
Land, right?
Except La La Land, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would rather watch like the actual musical on a stage than watch like a movie rendition of it, because most of the times the movie renditions fall into very, very huge cliches and and I don't know. And then there's also like musical movies that are only a movie and they are not based on like a musical, and most of the times those are not great either, in my opinion. I just can't get invested. That's basically
fair. Yeah.
And I thought, you know, La La Land is the exception to my
exception to the rule.
My rule that I don't like musical movies. And then I watched Tick Tick Boom.
So it's a musical.
It's a musical. But it's also, well, it's a musical, it's a drama, and it's a biography.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. It's yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it was really good. It was directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh yeah.
Which is the guy that plays Hamilton in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And like I'm not sure if it's his first movie that he's directed. Let me look that up real quick. I don't think it is. But I could be wrong. No, it's actually, it actually might be. He did a video, like he directed a video in 1996. But yeah, this is his actual first big movie that he directed. And I have to say, like, if this is his first movie, I can't wait to see what he does next, because like
nice.
It was really freaking good.
Nice.
Tick Tick Boom is about a like theater musical writer
Right.
called Jonathan Larson. That's actually like a real person that lived.
Yeah.
Like it's a biography of that person's life. And Jonathan Larson was made like Tick Tick Boom, the musical, but also Rent.
Right.
Rent is also like a big musical that is very well known, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And he died unexpectedly when he was, I think, 35 years old.
Wow.
I think he had like some kind of aortic aneurysm or something. It was really unexpected. No one saw it coming. Suddenly, like he was gone, and Netflix acquired the rights to make a movie about his life, and also Tick Tick Boom, because Tick Tick Boom is also a story about his journey as an artist.
Nice.
And it's basically like on the cusp of his 30th birthday, he navigates pretty much everything that's important in his life. He navigates love, friendship, and like the pressure of the life he feels as an artist in New York City.
Ooh.
And
sounds good.
It's like it was very, very like existential as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because the character kind of feels lost in a way as well, and that again like resonates with
relatable.
That's relatable. But yeah, like, and it's like it's his story about how he got like how he produced his first musical, and like his relationships with people, and there's also some social commentary in there as well. A lot of good representation too. And it was one of the best movies I've seen this year.
Nice. I gotta see it.
Andrew Garfield plays Jonathan Larson.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Andrew Garfield needs to get an Oscar for this.
Really?
His performance was I was speechless. There were scenes where I was actually speechless, and like I watched it together with Cleo, and Cleo was like, when the movie ended, Cleo was like, that was really, really good. So good that I don't want to see it ever again. And when Cleo says something like that, it's meant in like the best way possible, because like Cleo is very sensitive, like to, because she really goes with the actors in the scenes, and she really like connects on a personal level. Yeah. And it was really intense for her to watch the movie. And like the fact that a movie can bring out that reaction for her is also like, that says a lot. Like that says a lot.
Yeah.
And so amazing. Like his performance was just incredible. Yeah.
Andrew Garfield is great. I really want to see this because like you've been telling me about it.
Yeah.
Or you said about it when you watched it the other night, and then Adam's sister, we saw her the other day, and she was like, yeah, you got to see this. You got to see this movie.
Yeah, it's really good. And the songs are really good as well. And like the way everything's written and like the entire cast, not just Andrew Garfield, but like the entire cast did a great job.
I love that.
Yeah, honestly, like one of the best movies I've seen this year. And I've seen Dune this year, and Dune was pretty freaking good. So it's right up there. It's right up there. And I also love it very much, like La La Land as well. Like I love La La Land.
Yeah.
But I will say that emotionally, Tick Tick Boom was a better movie. Like direction wise, I will say like La La Land is like the perfect musical movie in my opinion. Like, Damien Chazelle is a freaking mastermind. But this was also Lin-Manuel Miranda's first, like his first movie that he like full length movie that he actually directed. So like that's pretty impressive.
Nice.
And yeah, it was just it was really good, and I kind of want to watch it again.
You should.
And I'll probably cry again.
Yeah.
But yeah, the songs as well. Like I've listened to the songs on Spotify now, and they're really good. And yeah, they've been in my head like constantly.
I gotta watch it. Maybe this weekend.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
It's good. It's good. It's good shit. It's good shit. It's good shit. There's this one. There's this one song in the movie that's called Boho Days.
Right.
And I can't stop I can't stop like singing it because it keeps being in my head, but also I replaced the lyrics with Bolin.
Oh my god.
Because
are you even like, a cat owner if you don't sing songs about your cat?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I do that a lot, and I've been doing that recently with that boho song, because like it has a lot of like bo 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 bo, like it has a lot of bobo like sounds in it, and like I made it bobolin, you know, yeah.
I love that. He deserves a song.
And Bolin then looks at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Like, what are you doing, Dad?
What are you doing, Dad?
You embarrassing me."
But yeah, Tick Tick Boom on Netflix. Watch it. It's great.
There you
Even
go.
if you don't like musical movies, this is also not like a stereotypical. Like this is not your stereotypical like you'll be in a scene and they're talking and suddenly they break into song and they're happy and what like that. It's way different than your usual musical movie experience. It's not like the musical episodes in Riverdale.
Oh my god. Not Riverdale.
Which are horrible. I'm still watching Riverdale, by the way. Yes. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's keeping me hostage.
It is. It's the attractive cast.
That show is keeping me hostage with an attractive cast. That's it.
It's rude.
That's
rude.
it.
Yeah, I can't go back to that place. I can't do it. I can't not Riverdale. No.
Yeah, season 6 is horrendous.
I can't believe there's 6 seasons. Like what?
There are great shows that get canceled, and stuff like Riverdale is still ongoing. Can you believe that?
You know what? I actually can believe it. To be honest, this happens.
Like, no offense if you still enjoy Riverdale. I don't know who you are, but like,
don't know who you are, don't know where you are.
I don't know who you are, where you're from, but if you do, like, you're valid, absolutely. But I can't stand it, and I'm still watching anyway. Yeah,
it's the hate watching. Yeah,
I hate. Like, I literally like a new episode would come up on my TV Time app, and I would be like, okay, well, let's get it.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Like, I'll just be like, let's get it over with.
Oh my god.
And then I watch it in like 1.5 speed.
Oh my god.
So that it's done faster, you know? Yeah.
Hi.
I don't know because I've gotten this far and I want it to end. I guess.
Oh my god. What if it like goes on for like another 6 seasons? What if there's like 12 seasons?
I don't know. Last season, I said, if next season doesn't hook me after the first 3 episodes, I'm done. I'm gonna stop.
The fact you gave it 3 episodes as well.
And I'm I don't know. And
Unhinged
next
behavior.
week is gonna be, I think, the 5th or the 6th one. So yeah,
unhinged behavior. Seek help.
I like at this point, I just put it on in the background while I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
And I'll just sigh and roll my eyes a lot.
Oh my god. Ridiculous. This is the pull of Jughead, because I know that's like one of the main reasons why you watch it. So
yes.
He's great, but that wasn't even enough for me. I just can't.
I also love how, like, when you watch interviews of the cast and stuff, like you can see that they're also tired.
It's like the era of like Robert Pattinson when he was playing Edward Cullen.
Yeah,
like, he hated it.
Yeah,
but like...
I'm pretty sure every single one of those actors hates being on Riverdale right now. Like, they had fun the first 2 seasons, and now they're like, please cancel my show. Cancel my show. I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah,
Great.
But yeah.
Great. Well, yeah. There you have it. But we are gonna nicely go into our main topic.
Yeah, we're an hour and 10 minutes into the episode, and we're gonna go into the main topic of the episode.
I mean, this is pretty chill because, like, the week that you're listening to this is the run up to Christmas.
Yes.
We are your gift. You're welcome.
Yes.
It is the holiday season.
Yes.
And hopefully you are either already or getting ready to spend time with your loved ones, or, you know, hopefully you're surrounded by warmth and comfort wherever you are, however you celebrate the holidays.
Yes.
And yeah, we just thought we would chat about the holidays.
And if you don't celebrate the holidays, well, I hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great time.
Yeah, I hope you still eat some food that you really like,
good food.
And you have a great time. Yeah. We obviously celebrate Christmas, both of us.
Yes.
And yeah, we're just gonna chat about the holiday. We're gonna be a little bit festive.
Yeah, a little festive. Can you hear the Christmas music already?
Jingle bells,
jingle bells.
Oh my god, we did not just both start
we started singing the exact same song, at the same time.
Yeah. Goodbye.
We shared the same brain cell.
Over. Goodbye. I can't. Why do we always do this?
What was it the other day in stream that I said something in chat and you were like saying the exact same thing as
Leon
I put it?
A magical boy, and you called him a magical boy. And out of all of the things we could have called him, we both said magical
boy at the same time.
What the?
That was wild. That was wild.
Y'all ever get that where you share a brain cell with your best friend? It freaks you out because we do that a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Anyways, jingle bells, jingle
Beautiful.
all the way.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, Christmas and holidays and all the good stuff.
Christmas.
How do you celebrate, Katie?
Well, I will say right off the bat that Christmas is not my favorite time of the year. Like, it's not my favorite holiday.
Your
my
favorite holiday is Halloween.
It's Halloween. Yeah. My little emo soul will always love Halloween. I mean, Christmas used to be my favorite when I was a kid because I just feel like, you know, as a kid, Christmas is very magical and very exciting.
Presents.
Yeah, presents. It's all about the freaking presents, isn't it? But yeah, like, I don't know. Christmas I like, but I feel like this time of year, and I'm definitely not alone in feeling this, gives me like a lot of anxiety, like just the stress of Christmas sometimes when it comes to like spending money and making like travel plans and like how you're gonna spend Christmas, because for us it used to be kind of like pretty straightforward how we were going to spend Christmas. You know, I would always spend it at my mom's house and like our family would be there. But in like the last couple of years, like my sister has got married and she's had a new baby. And so like it's kind of like all split up now. So it's the way we celebrate Christmas has really changed in the last couple of years, which makes me feel like kind of all over the place. But my favorite part of how I spend Christmas is, like Adam has a really, like he has a small family and I have like quite a bigger family. And he will always go home and he'll be with his mom and sister, and I'll go home, be with my mom. But on the 23rd, every year. Adam and I have our own little Christmas in our house.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, and like one of my favorite memories of Christmas is the first time we ever did that. And we made our own Christmas dinner, and we were both like so giddy, and we like had drinks, and like we were like making like freaking roast potatoes and like stuffing and all for the first time. And whilst we were eating, like we watched, I think it was Home Alone or Elf or something. And it was
God.
It was just really cute. Like we were so proud of our first ever Christmas dinner, just the two of us. And yeah, it was really sweet. That's like my favorite. I think that's my favorite day. And I also love Christmas Eve because I enjoy, like, I sort of feel like Christmas Day just feels like it's over as soon as it starts. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Christmas Eve is, I don't know how to explain that. Like, it's like Christmas Day is like the day, right?
Right.
But it's the end of the festive season. Like, it's the end of Christmas. So it's like, well, once this day's over, it's all over.
I will agree that like Christmas Eve feels more magical than actual Christmas Day. Yeah. I will agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So
hearing you talk about how you celebrated with Adam brings a smile to my face, actually. It's really heckin' cute.
It's really cute. We always, we just try to have like a little, just because like the last couple of years of like we always haven't really known how we're gonna spend like actual Christmas Day, but like the one like permanent thing is our little Christmas Day. So it's really cute.
I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's cute. But yeah, usually I will see my mom on Christmas and spend time with her. Yeesh. And her cooking is incredible and it's lovely. And yeah, it's great. How do you spend Christmas?
Well, usually we also like split up. Mm-hmm. Most of the times, like Christmas Eve will be at my parents'.
Yeah.
Or actually, I don't think hold up. Do we split up? No, we don't. We split up a little. We split up halfway. Because I know that like Cleo comes with me to my parents on Christmas Eve, I think. And then on Christmas Day, she goes to her parents, but I stay with my parents.
Right.
I think that's how we do it. Unless I'm totally wrong right now, which could be because my brain only, like, I only have one brain cell and it's tired today.
But
yeah, I think that's how we do it. And it's always like usually because last year was very meh because it was meh, but also like cozy because it was just me and my parents and my brother and Cleo, and like it was small, but it was cozy and we had good food and we had presents and all that, and it was really nice. But usually like with my parents, like we celebrate with like the family, and like my uncle would be there, and one of my nieces would be there with her kid, and it would be a bunch of people basically. So and then like my dad would cook usually, and it would always be too much.
But it's not Christmas if it's
I mean,
not
like
too much.
Yeah. And then I'll stuff my face actually. That's actually my favorite part of the holidays is all the good food.
Oh yeah. That's for me, it's all about the food.
Yeah. And also like being together with like friends and family and stuff. Like, that's also like, but food though.
Yeah. Like do you do gifts with your loved ones for Christmas?
Yes. So usually we do gifts. Like usually everyone buys a gift for everyone, which like is a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a lot of pressure because like my parents, like I don't know if my mom listens to my podcast. I'm not sure. but she started watching my streams recently, like with an actual account of hers, and that's really freaking cute. I don't know if she listens to my podcast, but like she can attest to this. Like finding a present for my mom or my dad is like the most difficult thing because they never hint at anything.
Mine are the exact same.
And it's like, hey, mom, dad, what do you want? What do you want for Christmas? And they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not helpful, actually.
Yeah.
And then they'll ask me, and I'm like, here, a list.
a list of all of the things that I like. I used to be like I used to be really big about gifts on Christmas, but like the last couple of years, I just can't.
You run out of ideas.
Yeah, like I can't be bothered getting gifts. Like I don't, unless there's something that like I really, really want, but usually it'll be me and Adam exchanging something. Like it won't be like big fancy, like lots of presents and all this. Like if there's something that I really want or something that he really wants or some like thoughtful gift that like he mentioned once that I know he wants, or same for me, like we'll do that. But with everybody else, it's like I don't know, there's too much pressure from both sides. Like I see like my mom being stressed about what she could get me or what she could get Adam, and like the same for Adam's family and what they're gonna get me. And I'm like, I don't want anything. Like I just want to see yous.
Yeah,
eat
exactly.
food.
Exactly. Like
that is what's important to me. I don't care about presents.
Just give me the food is the present, y'all. Yeah, the food and the company.
Give me the food and your company. That's all I want. Yeah. So like me and Adam will usually exchange gifts.
But getting a gift is fun though.
It is.
Like it's
especially
fun,
I will get gifts for someone if it's really thoughtful. Like, you know, like I'm not gonna get someone something really fancy just because for the sake of it's like really fancy or something really expensive. Like I love thoughtful gifts. Like if I don't know, if Adam gave me something that like was not really worth anything, but it's really, really thoughtful, like it would have me sobbing.
Yeah, like those like are the fact that the fact that you sent me the entire collection of the Cybertops that I mentioned like once on a call. Yeah. And you were like, oh, it's your birthday. Here, the entire collection of the Cybertops that you were never able to collect as a kid. Yes. And I sobbed.
Yeah, I love that shit. But like, yeah, I you know, when like you have to buy for a lot of people and you're like, oh, yeah, I'll have to get something like this for that person and something like this. It just feels like, to me, like, what is the point?
There was one year where I had money.
Oh, what's that like? Tell me more.
There was one year. I don't
money.
know what year it was, but like I had some cash left. I don't know how I did it, but I had quite some cash left, and I decided to buy presents to all of the people that were gathering for Christmas at my parents' house. Like every single one. I bought a present for every single one.
How many people is that?
What?
How many people is that?
So wait, Cleo, my dad, my mom, my brother, my uncle, my niece, my nephew, my aunt was there.
That's already so many people.
Like a neighbor from my niece, but she's basically family.
Oh my god.
So that's 10 people.
That's a lot.
I bought presents. I bought presents for 10 people, and I thought about every single one, and it all fit with the person that I gave it to, and
that's cute.
But like I can't do that this year.
No.
I don't have the cash for that. Like I can't. I don't know. Like I'll end up giving you a pair of socks. You know what I mean?
You know what? Socks would. I love socks. If someone just gives me socks, I'm like, hell yeah.
Like I'm the kind of person that like I don't care exactly what the present is. It's more the thought that counts for me.
Oh yeah.
Like,
same.
oh, you got me a present. That's really nice. But then I also feel the pressure of like, oh, I need to get you a present now too. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
It's also like It's also stressful.
Yeah. With us, generally, like, because Adam's family is like smaller than mine, we set like a limit, and we'll like set like a budget.
Right.
We'll do it that way, so we know we're not overspending, because Adam's sister is like the best gift giver in the world. Like I'm pretty sure her love language is giving gifts.
I think you're the best gift giver in the world, but yeah.
Oh, you shut up.
Or like one of the best, definitely. Cleo's up there too, though. Like Cleo buys gifts and like is a master at keeping secrets about it. Like she would conspire. Like she would conspire with multiple people to buy me a gift and be silent about it for months.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, how did you keep that a secret? And she's like,
so hard.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I wanted to tell you that I was giving you those cyber tops. And I can't keep a secret to save my life. But I love that.
You told people, right? You told multiple people what you did.
Oh, yeah. Like, I told Lindsay, like, when I was buying them. I think I was on call with Lindsay when I bought them.
Yeah, so Cleo doesn't tell anyone.
See, I don't know how she does that.
I don't know how she does that. But she's great.
I mean, it's really nice. Like, if I see an opportunity, and like, this is the thing as well with Christmas, is like, one of the things that Adam and I always say is that when it comes to gift giving at Christmas, we much, like, just the two of us personally prefer to like make more of a big deal for the person's birthday as opposed to Christmas, because it's like your day, and like
absolutely
that's a really good opportunity for gifting and stuff. So Adam and I really don't like spend a whole lot of money in gifting each other stuff on Christmas. It's more about birthdays. But also, like, if I see an opportunity like throughout the year to like surprise him or someone else that I love with something that I know they'll really like, I don't wait for an occasion, because I'm impatient as fuck. I'm not gonna wait. So that's also why I don't put a lot of pressure on Christmas presents, because for me it's much more about, and I think it's like a thing with getting older and like experiencing like loss in life and stuff. It's like company and being with your loved ones is so much more important. And also, like, with everything that we've been through in the world in the last 2 years, like that, like seeing your loved ones and spending quality time is like way more important to me than gifts.
When I was a kid, like, all I cared about with Christmas were what presents am I gonna get?
Yeah, same. You know? Yeah.
That was the main like thing that I cared about. And as you get older, you start to realize that the gifts aren't really what matters. It's more the people.
Yeah.
And like just being together, enjoying a meal together. And like I really, really felt that like a couple of years ago, like we lost one of my aunts. And my dad and his brother and his other sister would still like come to our house for Christmas, and you know, we would like, it was different, you know, because that person wasn't there anymore, and like that really, like that hurt. It really changes, and like, and that's when you realize, like, as you get older and you start to like lose some people that you know and in your family, because that's like, it's what happens, you know. Like you start to realize how important that is. And then like I think the year after or 2 years after, lost my other aunt, and now my dad and my brother are the only ones left. My dad and his brother are the only ones left of like their family, you know. And like so like 2 years ago, like I think before, like the holiday before Miss Rona arrived, was like a totally different vibe, because like that one person was not there anymore, and like we also talked about that person on that night and shared stories, and and memories and sorry, I'm
yeah, no, you're fine.
And it was really difficult but also really beautiful because we were all together, and
yeah,
it was a really it was a really beautiful evening and a really beautiful day, and like that's what is important for me too, is especially now after you experience things like that. Like, it's more about the company and enjoying a meal together, and
absolutely,
and sharing stories together, and
I always say like it's so much more. It's not what's about under the tree, it's about who's around the tree. That's like something definitely. That I always say. Like, it's
absolutely,
yeah, it changes. But when you're a kid, you're a little gremlin for presents.
Yeah. That's basically
like,
it.
Give me the gifts.
That's basically it. And as a kid, you don't realize that.
No, but that's
because as a kid, like obviously at some point I lost both my grandmas, and I was a kid when I lost one of my grandmas on my grandma on my dad's side. When we lost her, I was still like, I don't know, I was still in elementary school. Yeah, and I was a little gremlin for presents. And when that first Christmas arrived, when she was gone, like, my dad had difficulty with it, and like at some point in the evening he started crying, and I was like, "Why are you crying? It's Christmas. We got presents."
Oh,
and he had to laugh, like he had to smile because of that, because like as a kid you don't really think about all that stuff.
No, when you're a kid, Christmas is just like.
Yeah, it's just happy present times.
Happy present times.
But as you get older, you learn that it's more than just that. And like for me, and I don't think for you either, like it's also not like a huge religious thing either.
Oh no. No.
Like for me, it never has been.
Nope.
I don't know how that is for you, but
no.
It totally hasn't been that way, but it's just been about family.
Yeah. I mean, when my granny was still alive, like she was very religious, and like my mom never raised me religious, but obviously, like, I mean, we still celebrate Christmas and whatever, but it never has, like, we never really touch on the religious side. But like my nanny, she used to love that stuff, and like, that's fine, but it was never a big thing for us. And I don't think, like, as I get older, if I have kids, it wouldn't have like a religious aspect
me
to
neither
it.
But
it's all about the food and the company.
Oh my God,
and just
food.
Having a nice time. The food.
My dad always has, like, for Christmas and like New Year's, he always pulls out all the stops,
Yeah.
And like, I say my dad, but my mom also, but like my dad is like the main cook in the house. And like it'll always be like a little appetizer and then like a small dish before the main dish.
Ooh.
And then you have the main course.
Oof.
And then there would be a dessert at the end of the evening.
My God.
So it'd be like in 4 stages. And
Important question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of Christmas dinner?
Oh.
Like, if you could pick one bit, what is your favorite? I actually am realizing that that's a really hard question for me to answer, because I'm like, I don't even know how I would answer that.
I feel like you're a dessert person.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, no.
You wouldn't go for the dessert?
No.
Huh.
No. I am like roast potato girl.
Yeah, now that I think about it, actually, like when you talk about food, it's almost never about like desserts or whatever.
I do like desserts. Like, I definitely have a sweet tooth, but like I like savory more, I think. Than sweet.
I would, like, for me, it would be the main course.
Yeah. What part of it though? Like if you pick one part.
What part of the main course? What do you mean? Like the vegetable or the meat or what? Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Like for me, it's the roast potatoes.
The roast potatoes. Like we have like most of the times at Christmas we have like the like are they called croquettes in English as well?
Oh yes, yeah. My mom freaking loves a croquette potato. I don't really like them, but she loves to make them.
Those are so good.
But you don't have, which makes me really sad. You don't have Yorkshire puddings, which
no.
I need to make you some Yorkshire puddings because you would love that shit so much. That is also like a absolute must-have for Christmas dinner for us. It's like
here not really. Like turkey is a pretty big thing here, like for same. Christmas dinner, like stuffed turkey and stuff. But my parents never really cared for much because they were like, turkey, It was always something else. But it's always like a more like expensive meat, you know? And like I would also be fine if there wasn't any meat, but you know, my parents are still like very much, you know, carnivores. And like it would always be like, I don't know, steak or like I don't know what it's called in English. Hold up. It's called varkenshasje.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, totally.
But you don't know what that is. Don't lie to me.
Oh no, I'm fluent.
A pork tenderloin.
Right.
Yeah, stuff like that. It would be stuff like that.
Yeah.
With like a pepper sauce or mushroom sauce or something like that.
Nice.
And then we would have croquettes or fries or something potato, basically. Potatoes are great.
Potatoes are very important.
Potatoes are fantastic.
Yeah. There was one year where my mom cooked Christmas dinner for me and Adam and my sister and her fiance at the time and my niece. And he's her husband now, but he was fiance at the time. And we all eat meat apart from Adam. And my mom is just the cutest in the entire world. And she made him a nut roast from scratch.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go.
And like, I didn't eat any of it because I'm a picky little bitch, but he said it was amazing. And it wasn't like a big full-size one. It was like a mini one that she made for him but like, she's so cute. She was like, okay, he doesn't eat meat, so I have to accommodate him. And she made it from scratch. She's so cute. Oh, that's really
cute. Yeah. Like here, like me and Cleo, like we are like, I think it's called flexitarians. Where like we eat meat, but we don't eat it every day. Like we'll have like mostly 4 days in the week where we don't eat meat.
Yeah.
And like that was also the reason why like when you and Adam came around, like we didn't really have anything meaty on the menu because we you know, like we don't care anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for Christmas, like my parents are very much carnivores. Yeah, they like a good steak on Christmas or like a tenderloin or whatever. Yeah.
Now
I mean, they would also like if I would like make the choice to be vegetarian or whatever, like my parents would also like, you know, go out of their way to give me something nice, obviously.
Of course.
But yeah, it's very much a meaty dinner. Very much so, yeah.
Do you have any like specific traditions that you do on Christmas? Like something that you always do, whether it's like really small, like not like having the dinner or whatever, but anything that's like unique to you and Cleo or like your family or anything like that?
Not really, actually, now that I think about it. Not really. Yeah, no, like, well, with Cleo, like usually around Christmas time, we watch like a Christmas themed movie or whatever.
Yeah.
But we're not like we don't really have like actual traditions surrounding the holiday. Do you have any?
I mean, not really with family, but like if I go a December without watching Love Actually, it's just not Christmas.
Right.
Like it's not right. Love Actually is my favorite Christmas film.
Right.
I have to watch it every year to Adam's dismay. He literally the other day was like, "It's almost Love Actually time." I was like,
"It's almost Love Actually time."
I have to watch it every year. That's like
it's been a while since I've seen it.
That counts as a tradition for me. I gotta watch Love Actually. And I have to watch, like, I feel like I have to watch certain Christmas films at this time of year. Like, even though Christmas is not my favorite, like, I still love a Christmas film. Like, I have to watch Love Actually. Home Alone is my other favorite.
Right.
Elf.
Elf. My God.
Elf is great. Elf is freaking great. And Adam really likes Jingle All the Way, but
I don't think wait, what? Jingle what?
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Have I even seen that?
It's like, it has that guy in it.
Oh yeah, that guy, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Yes,
I've seen that.
Adam loves that film, but
yeah. We all have different tastes.
What's your favorite Christmas film?
I would probably. I'm one of those people that says Die Hard.
Oh,
listen. Sorry,
is Die Hard a Christmas film?
Yes.
Right.
The answer is yes. I would say Star Wars: The Holiday Special, but no. That's not a good movie. Yeah, I'm not really a huge like Christmas movie person.
I love a bit of cheese.
Like I don't know what it is, but I'm not a huge Christmas movie person.
I just love the cheese. I do. It like Love Actually is like one of the cheesiest, like most British films, but it's like just it.
I mean, Love Actually is actually pretty fun. Yeah.
It's Love Actually.
It's Love Actually.
I love it. But yeah, I grew up like watching Home Alone. Like Home Alone was my favorite, and like I was the type of kid that would like watch movies like on repeat. I think we've talked about this before, but like I would watch movies like on repeat. And Home Alone was one of them at Christmas time. Like it tickled me. Like the burglars like getting beat up by Macaulay Culkin. That shit tickled the fuck out of me.
I just want to say, don't watch the new Home Alone.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Home Sweet Home Alone, I think it's called. No. I've watched it, and
1 and 2 are the only ones.
I wish I hadn't watched it.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
One of the worst movies I've seen in a while.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not great.
Don't
watch that one.
I mean, the second one, for me personally, the second one pushes it a little bit. Like the first one is where it's at. The second one, I could maybe do without. It's still good, but like the first one is it.
Absolutely.
Is it.
I agree. I mean, I like Home Alone. I've seen it too much when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with it, but I've seen it too much, I feel. And every year it's on TV.
I love that.
Every freaking year.
I'll watch it every year.
Every year on Christmas Eve, it's on TV here in Belgium. And it's like,
same. Yep. Yeah.
But I also feel like not a lot of great Christmas movies are being made anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the one that I can think of that was really good in the past few years has been Klaus.
I don't think I've seen that.
Klaus is a 2D animated movie from Netflix.
Oh wait, maybe I have.
And yeah, it's called Klaus, and it's about Christmas and Santa, and it's really good. Like, it's
Cute.
really good. I think
Cute.
actually, now that I think of it, that might be my favorite Christmas movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I for a really, really long time, Adam and I were like not the biggest fans of Will Ferrell.
Right.
And it's another one that I just can't explain. It's like Nicolas Cage. I can't explain it. Although he's so much worse.
I want Nicolas Cage to star in a Christmas movie.
Please no.
As Santa.
No, please no. Please, I could see that happening, and please no.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
And we were both like, we won't like Elf. Like, we won't like it.
Elf is
and then
pretty
we watched it, and like, it's so good. I love it so much.
Fun. It's pretty fun.
Something just happens within me at Christmas time. Like, these movies that I would not like at any other point of the year, I'm just like, give me it all.
Elf is pretty fun. And fun fact, Elf was directed by Jon Favreau, the same person who directed Iron Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a contrast.
Like Iron Man's bodyguard, like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy directed Elf.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's two quite different movies. All right.
Yeah, it definitely.
GG, I guess.
Definitely, yeah. But it's good. It's good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas movies are a big part of like Christmas tradition for me. I feel like that it always is about a little Christmas movie.
Do you listen a lot to Christmas music?
No.
That was I feel like that response, that no, had layers to it.
It did have layers to it because I've worked in retail at Christmas time, and had a Christmas radio playing for the entirety of December. And so no, I do not like Christmas music.
I don't really listen to a lot of Christmas music either, to be honest. Like, I've never really loved Christmas music. And I can't, I honestly don't really have an explanation for that, but I didn't really, I don't know.
The only Christmas song that I really like is Last Christmas. I do like Last Christmas by Wham. Like, I do like it.
Yeah.
But I absolutely hate Fairy Tale of New York. And everybody loves it, but I hate that song. It makes me feel so sad. I don't know what it is about that song. Like, I know it picks up, like, as it gets into the song, but see the start of that song where they're, like, really monotonously, like, singing? It just makes me feel...
sad.
Really sad. And I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, sorry if you like Fairy Tale of New York. Vibe as you must, but I do not like it.
Yeah. I like, there's a lot of people that like really love Christmas music and all that, but I don't. Yeah,
I don't. Especially not after working in retail and you have to hear it like every day for 8 hours a day. It like nor.
When do you put up your Christmas tree? Usually like the start of December, like as close to the start of December as we can, but doesn't always go to plan. You're gonna, well, you've already expressed your disappointment at this, but we usually put it up like the weekend after Halloween.
Oh my god, that's so soon.
Yeah, Cleo just wants to be in Christmas vibes immediately.
I mean, that's valid. I know a lot of people who do that. Like,
this year we were a little later because like the first weekend after Halloween like coincided with us like getting stuff done to sign for the house and stuff.
Yeah, and
like it was a very wild ride. So we ended up putting it down like last weekend. Which was the last weekend of November for the people listening, because we're recording this the 5th of November. December.
As of recording this, we have not put ours up, but I think I'm gonna put it up tonight. I think. It's so much effort putting up a Christmas tree. Like, I don't know about yours, but ours is really big. Like, ours is like 6 foot.
Ours is like fine, but like it's a hassle though, getting it off of the attic and stuff. And
yeah. But
and now we have a cat.
It's like really cozy vibes when it's up. So I do like when it's up. But yeah, like each to their own. But straight after Halloween is. I can't do that. I need time to like get over Halloween.
Fair.
You know
That's
what I mean?
Valid.
Halloween
we also are the kind
until
of
December 1st.
Yeah. We also are the kind of people that leave it up till like, March.
Oh, same. Maybe
but
not
March. not because we want to, but because we're too lazy. We can't be bothered putting it back up the like.
Yeah, it just keeps going. Usually ours will probably go down like end of January, start of February maybe. But my mom is like one of those people that's really adamant, like, you have to have your Christmas tree down by January. I'm like,
by January?
I cannot do that. I can't do that.
No.
Yeah, no, after Christmas is over, my mom was like, right, time to go.
Yeah, last year our Christmas tree was still up. Yeah, end of March. And then we forgot a few of the smaller Christmas decor. Like, we forgot to put some of them in boxes, and they've just stayed there throughout the entire year. Like, in front of our television. In the front of our television, there's a plaque, and it says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And it was there throughout the entire year.
Yeah. All year. It's just looking a lot like Christmas. What the heck?
Yeah.
Do you like having a white Christmas when it snows?
Yes.
You do?
Absolutely, yes. I try to manifest it every single year.
Do you get that a lot in Belgium?
No.
No. We don't.
I'm not even sure if I have experienced it in my lifetime.
Really?
I am not even sure if I have it. Like, well, once as a kid, I think. But it has snowed like a few days before, but then it was all melted by the time it was Christmas.
Yeah.
Or like after. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've experienced it a few times, but I can't remember the last time. Like, I think the last time I was a teenager. I don't think it's happened like in my 20s.
I love that shit.
Like,
because the thing is, like, on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, like, we don't really have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You're just cozy inside. It's warm. You're surrounded by family or friends, and you're eating a delicious meal. And outside, it's snowing, and there's a carpet of fresh white snow. And, it's just freaking cozy and it's cute. And I love that shit, but it never happens.
See, for us, like, when I was younger, like, when I was a kid, we used to live in the countryside. So, like, when it snowed, it was, like, proper, like, really deep, thick snow that was just really beautiful. Mm-hmm. But now, if it snowed, like, the only thing that would be on my mind is, like, we travel, like, just over an hour to get to our families. So the thought is, like, constantly with me we have to travel in this. Like, I don't want to do that.
Fair.
So if we were just at home, but no, traveling in the snow is not the one. So yeah.
Now that I think about it, by the way, we did kind of have a tradition in where, like, I was obsessed with Doctor Who, and Doctor Who always had Christmas specials.
You were obsessed with. You like Doctor Who? Wait,
yeah,
what?
I like Doctor Who. Yeah, I've never. I know I've never talked about Doctor Who in my life.
No, that's so strange. Wow.
But yeah, they used to have like a Christmas special, and we'd always watch the Christmas special together.
The Christmas special, yeah.
Not because my parents wanted to or my brother wanted to, but because I wanted to.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And I'm kind of sad that, like, with the Chibnall era of Doctor Who, like, I love the Chibnall era, don't get me wrong. I love Jodie Whittaker. I love everything that the show, well, most things that the show has done since Chris Chibnall took the reins as showrunner. But the one thing that I don't like is that he changed the Christmas special tradition to a New Year's Day special edition.
Oh, really?
Tradition. And it's like, it's on New Year's Day. There's an episode of Doctor Who, and it doesn't have the same magic to it.
Yeah.
You know, because like New Year's Day is like, I don't know if you celebrate New Year's Day a lot, but like,
no,
we don't really celebrate it.
No.
That much.
No.
Like New Year's Eve, I'll get together with my parents and Cleo will come along too, because Cleo's parents don't really celebrate like the new year or whatever. But my parents like to have like dinner on New Year's Eve. But like the next day, there's then like this Doctor Who special, and it tries to capture the magic of a Christmas special, but it doesn't have that magic. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
You know?
When it comes to like the full holiday season, I do not like New Year's. I really don't like it. I don't really
mind it. But yeah.
I feel like there's like this weird energy. Like I don't know. It's just weird. It's like I don't know. The whole thing of like starting January and like you got to do all this and get your shit together, and like also like the feeling of something ending is a lot for me. So I don't really like New Year's that much. But
we're definitely going to talk about that more next episode, because next episode will air on the 27th of December, and that's pretty close to the end of the year.
It is.
So we're gonna talk about that more in the next episode, and what our plans are for 2022 and stuff like that, and all that stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, the holidays. Yeah.
Well, to round out our little Christmas holiday special.
Yes.
I thought we could do a Christmas this or that edition.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you, and we can just answer. We've touched on some of these things.
You prepared stuff.
Yeah.
For this. What the fuck? I thought, oh yeah, we're just gonna wing this episode, but Katie actually prepared stuff. What the fuck?
It's just a little thing to
now
round
I feel
it out.
bad. Now I feel bad.
It's fine.
I haven't
It's
prepared
fine.
anything.
It's really short. Don't get your hopes up.
Okay.
Another
hour of this.
No, it's a quick fire Christmas this or that.
Okay.
And if you're listening, then you say your answers to yourself.
Yes.
If you want.
Yeah.
Or don't. Okay. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Or write them down and tweet them at us.
Yeah. So
you can also do that. Okay. Here we go.
Right.
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
White lights on your tree or multicolored lights?
White lights.
Same. When I was younger, we used to have multicolored, and I kind of wish I could go for that aesthetic again, but like, yeah, white lights.
Yeah, I cannot handle the different colors in my Christmas tree, because it already has different colors with like the ornaments and stuff like that, and like to throw more colors in there with the lights, it's too much.
Sensory
when I was a
overload.
kid, if you would have asked me as a kid, I would have said colored lights, definitely, no question.
Same. Yeah.
But now that I'm an adult, very much white, like yellowish, like the warmer, like that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gift giving or gift receiving?
Gift giving.
Same. Yeah.
Because
I like watching reactions.
Yeah. I love watching people open a gift and see their reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely if it's like, if you've really gotten like a thoughtful gift and you feel like it's really for example, a few years ago, I was really struggling what to get my mom for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
As I do every year, really, but still. And me and my brother bundled our strengths We bundled our powers and we got her a photo album full of pictures of when him and I were kids.
Oh, that's so
and
cute.
Seeing my mom open that gift and go through that album crying like happy tears was like, it was it was so the most valuable thing ever. Yeah. So definitely gift giving.
Yeah. Okay. Christmas pudding or gingerbread house?
Gingerbread house.
Really? For me, it's neither.
Define Christmas pudding.
I don't know, like the Christmas pudding thing that you get. You know, like it's like we don't have that.
I don't think we do. No.
It's like I think it's basically a fruit cake. Like,
you
don't have that?
No.
Well, yeah, neither for me.
Neither. I mean, like, I
gingerbread houses stress me out. I can't build them.
I've never built a gingerbread house
because that's also hard to build.
Because that's also not really a thing here. So I changed my answer to neither as well because I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think it's like very much an American thing, the gingerbread house thing, but it's become more of a thing here.
We don't really have that. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The Grinch or Elf?
Elf.
Same. I will confess, I've never seen The Grinch.
Yeah, I've seen it, but everyone makes such a big fuss about it. But yeah, I don't really vibe that much.
I've never seen it. Oops.
Have you seen? Have you also not seen the animated version where Benedict Cumberbatch voices the Grinch?
No.
Yeah, you don't really miss anything.
Oh, great. Okay, a real tree or a fake tree?
Fake tree.
Yeah. I only say that because I've never had a real tree. But I can imagine like my parents have messy.
Yeah, like that's the like I'm lazy, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to clean up freaking needles everywhere.
Yeah, no.
Like, cause I had that with my parents' house. Like we did like a real tree for like years, and then my parents eventually were like, you know what? Fuck this. We're getting a fake one. And I genuinely would never go back because it's a mess and you'd have to buy it every year. And with a fake one, you could just have one for multiple years.
They last a long ass time. Like the one that we have was my mom's for years before it was ours. Right. And yeah, they last like a long time. Yeah. I've just never had a real tree, so I don't really miss it.
Ours right now is a bit at the end of its life cycle.
Oh no.
But it's also like a secondhand one from Cleo's mom, I think.
Valid. Ours is black. Like the emo child that I am. Yes, it's a black tree.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Big goths.
I'm gonna need a picture.
I'll send you a picture. I will.
Yeah. Let's post our Christmas trees on the Instagram of the podcast.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try to make sure that Bolin is not in it.
Oh, well, I think that would add to it. Like,
it's been on the floor.
He is the star on the top of the tree. What are you talking about?
Is he though?
Yes, of course he is.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather stay at home, like in Belgium for the holidays, or would you like to travel somewhere for Christmas?
But that depends though.
Yeah.
That depends though, because that depends.
On what?
On the people.
Right, yeah. Of course.
You know, like if you and Adam would be like, yo, want to celebrate Christmas together? The way I would be on that plane so fast. You know? But like I don't think we would like travel somewhere like, I don't know, Hawaii or whatever and celebrate Christmas there on our own, you know?
No. I think if I was to travel, and like I've never done this before, but I just have this like romanticized version in my head. If I could get all of my loved ones together in like a freaking like ski place.
Oh my God.
That would be the dream. That would be like, what do you call, is it a chalet? Is that what you call like where you stay for skiing?
I don't know.
I think
I'm not
it's
a ski person.
Something like that. It's like a chalet or something, and that like a really cute little like cabin-y vibes.
Yeah, like a cabin. Oh my God.
Yeah. With like a hot tub in the snow.
Yeah.
I would spend like if my loved ones could be there, I couldn't spend Christmas without my mum, and Adam wouldn't be able to spend Christmas without his family, but if they could be there, and it would be somewhere like that, that would be the dream. That would be the dream.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just home.
Like pretty much same for me. Like it would it would depend on the people that are there with me.
Yeah.
I would definitely love to travel like somewhere for Christmas. I'm not, but it would have to be like at least with Cleo.
Yes.
And preferably also with my parents and her parents.
Yeah. All right, last one.
Okay.
Ugly Christmas sweaters or matching PJs.
That's difficult. Although, if everyone wears an ugly Christmas sweater, it's technically also matching PJs.
No, you can't cop out of it like that. No, we're cheating.
Fuck. What is your answer? I've been answering all these first.
I would say, so not like, okay, matching is cute, but I've never actually had matching PJs with anybody, but this is a tradition that I forgot about. Adam's mum on Christmas Eve every year gets PJs for me, him, his sister, and herself, and we all wear our new PJs on Christmas Eve, and I think that's really cute, and I don't think I would rather wear ugly Christmas sweaters over having that little tradition, but they don't match. Yeah. But if they matched, it would be cute. But she always gets us PJs that like suit us.
Oh, you know? So you would get like a Nicolas Cage PJ outfit. Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the episode. Goodbye. Thank you for listening.
I was gonna say a Leon one.
Oh my God, I would wear Leon PJs
and
so
that way
fast.
you would be that way you would be inside Leon.
Right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh.
I haven't even explained this on the podcast, but you know what? That's a story for another time. I haven't even talked about Leon in this podcast, but
I'm pretty sure anyone that listens to our podcast knows about your obsession with Leon already.
Yeah, it's possible. I talk about him like sometimes, like not a lot, but like sometimes.
Yeah.
Pretty low key about it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I got an ugly Christmas sweater for the first time ever.
Oh.
This year. So.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think I would go for a picture
of it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But I would say matching PJs.
Yeah. PJs are cute. I did have an ugly Christmas sweater once that actually wasn't ugly. It was really cute and it lit up.
Oh!
It had a switch inside it and it lit up.
Oh yeah, that's
kind
nice.
of maybe like a little bit dangerous. I don't know, but it was really cute.
It's really cute. Yeah. It was cute. Yeah.
There you go. That's the end of this and that. I thought that would be a nice way to.
Yeah, that was good thinking. Good
round
thinking.
It out. Yeah.
Look at you. Coming in prepared.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
You know how it is.
I'm just sitting here in my hoodie like, let's do this thing. And you're like, oh, I actually prepared something.
It's just a little thing. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the first episode of season 2, I guess.
Yes, season 2 of Ackshully, has officially been kicked off. And
very exciting.
I want to thank you all so much for listening.
Yes.
You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Ackshully, and you can also follow us individually at Katy TTV.
Yes, on socials, yeah.
And for me, it's just at Cobble Wobbles on basically everything. So yeah.
Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you have a happy and healthy and safe holiday season.
Yes.
And we will be back
We will be back next week.
Next week, yeah.
With an episode about the new year in 2022.
And we're also like, we haven't really mentioned this, but like this season is going to be double the length of the last one.
Yeah.
So 20 episodes instead of 10.
20.
And also, this season, for the first time, we're going to have guests on our podcast.
We're going to have guests on, we're not going to reveal who the guests are. You'll find out. But we got some pretty nice people. We got some pretty nice people, actually.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm very scared. I'm very excited.
Very excited. I'm very scared. I'm very excited. That's exactly how I feel about the prospect of guests on our podcast.
Yeah. But lots to look forward to. And I'm very, very, very excited to start 2022 with our little podcast being back. It makes me so happy.
Yes. So get ready for 20 weeks of this.
20 weeks of our bullshit. You're welcome.
20 weeks of our bullshit. Let's freaking go. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Oh,
great.
Thank you for listening.
Right. Yes.
Much love.
Much love to everyone.